so you can get comfortable with nighttime. Try to use outside visual references, you know, get a feel for the night.
Try not to go past like 10 degrees.
You could go faster. It's not going to hurt you.
Faster or steeper?
Steeper.
Okay.
Yeah, you could go steeper with the bank angle. It won't hurt you. Let's go, we'll do 20 degrees bank.
Okay.
There is a chart in the POH that will tell you what your stall speed will be depending on what your configuration is and bank angle. Off the top of my head, I can't remember any numbers right now, but if you're at 45 degree bank turn with full flaps, it's somewhere around like 65 knots or something like that. Maybe 65 to like 73, if I remember correctly. And just keep looking outside. So that's the runway end identifier. See the two red lights?
Two red lights. Yeah.
That's your
for
that's
2-4.
your end. Right.
Yep.
That might be antennas of some sort. Because that's actually should be green. We shouldn't be seeing red.
Yeah.
I think those are the antennas that are right before the runway.
All right, I'm gonna go to the right now.
Roger, you're clear. While you're doing this, we're just maintaining altitude and maintaining airspeed. So that's your black hole right there. You see that I think that's a landfill area.
Yeah.
That's your black hole.
Yeah, there's no perception of,
yeah,
you know, where the ground is.
So when you're landing, you know, ideally you want that runway lights to be on. Really shouldn't be going to a field that the runway lights are not on, especially if you haven't flown at nighttime in a long time and you're not familiar with the field. Airspeed.
What, slow it down?
Yep, so you just reduce a little bit of power and that'll bleed off your airspeed.
Okay.
What happens is in the bank, when you're banking, more lift is generated. Your airspeed shouldn't increase though. It's just a little.
I was probably descending a little bit.
Yeah. You're holding altitude pretty good. I don't know where the airspeed came from. Might have just been a little bit of extra power that was added.
Ground speed's 49.
Nice.
We're blazing.
So you can see how we pretty much did the steep turns and the slow flight on the same maneuver. We really haven't moved much.
No.
We've stayed over the same spot, which is why you want to do your maneuvers to the wind, so you're not drifting anywhere. You know, you don't become an issue with other traffic flying in the area. All right, so power off stall. So we're already in slow flight configuration. We have our airspeed. You're just going to reduce the power to idle. You're going to establish a 65 knot descent, letting the nose come down. Let the nose come down a little bit. So what you're simulating is you're coming in for landing. We establish about a 500 to 400 feet per minute descent. That's good enough altitude there. Let's start bringing back elevator pressure all the way till we get that buffet or nose drop, whichever occurs first, and hold your heading. So we're about 280. Don't let it turn. We're in a bit of a bank angle. Keep it straight. Keep bringing it up. Keep bringing it up. Pull it. Pull it. Pull it. Pull it. That's the buffer right there. There you go. Right to the horizon. That's enough. Nose down. No more than that.
Start taking the flaps out.
Yep. First notch of flaps out. And just hold it. That's 10. It's easy to go through. That's that one. Let's get back to 260 heading. Let's reduce it to like 2,300 RPMs. As you approach 260, I want you to go into a power on stall. So you're just gonna bring the nose up. We'll do it with partial power.
That RPM good?
At that RPM setting is really good. Yep.
Get around 260. What?
So you can kind of see the clouds and the hole up there.
Yeah.
So just bring the nose up and keep that nose up at the same spot in the clouds.
Okay.
And that you should be able to kind of feel the nose moving back and, you know, left and right if it's turning. Right now you're doing actually really good, so you must be holding heading, and I can confirm that. Keep bringing it up. So there's the nose is moving a little bit to the left, a little right rudder. There you go. Nose to the horizon, let it build up. Beyond VX, and then climb. There you go. and stay at 260. Very nice. Very nice.
Drop it down again?
Yeah, you can level off. That's good. All right, set yourself up for a pattern for whatever runway we're going to be using at Ocean County.
All right. It's going to be 2-4. The winds were favoring that. Let me just double check, and we'll call the...
So before you turn the lights on, I'm actually going to have you keep flying straight right now. The 240 on the 245 on the heading right now, and in about I'll tell you when I say now, just bank it like 45 degrees. I want you to see the wind socket, the tetrahedron. All right, do it now.
To the right?
Yep. You see the wind socket, the tetrahedron?
I see it.
So it basically looks like an airplane.
Yep.
So now you can actually here the lights work. That's how Lakewood should be.
Yeah.
Our wind sock really should be that bright, but it is not. We're slowly getting there.
I'm going to take this thing off real quick because it's putting a lot of pressure on my head.
My controls.
Your controls.
My controls.
Then I dropped it.
Ready?
What are we doing?
Your controls. Go back to straight and level. That is an unusual attitude recovery. A lot of examiners would do that when you hand them the controls, and then once they feel like you're ready to take them from you, they'll just put the airplane in an unusual attitude recovery, and then say, hey, your airplane.
Okay.
Which is basically seeing if you can react and interpret the instruments quick enough. Because usually, like if you're flying along somewhere, and not that you were distracted, but taking a headlamp could be a distraction. Let's say it's taking you longer than usual to take your headlamp off or something, and you put yourself in an unusual attitude.
Celsius.
They want to see how you're going to recover from it.
Minus 0.3 Celsius. Altimeter 2975.
975.
Ocean County Airport. Automated weather observation 2346 Zulu. Wind 290 at 08. Visibility 10. Sky condition overcast 5,500. Temperature 06 Celsius. Dew point minus.
Come back around, get in the downwind here for 2-4.
All right.
I'll start dropping her down too. So no lights the first time?
No, the first time I want you to use lights. I'm not going to throw you in there like that.
Frequency's on me. Never mind.
Ooh, good catch.
Wait. FM on advisory on the airport. VFR automated weather advisory. Wind 240 at 3. Visibility 10. Sky condition. Ceiling 6,400 overcast. Temperature 6 Celsius. Dew point 5 Celsius.
Blow myself down here.
Find
Find out where the hell I am. There we go. I totally overshot and I was going for the wrong spot.
Oh, I see that. I saw you looking somewhere. I don't know if he's got the airport in sight.
Big, nice circle around back.
All right. You know, it's somewhere around here. That's where, you know, if you put yourself in an unusual attitude and you recover to straight and level, you could get disoriented.
Yeah.
You know, because, yeah, you got yourself to straight and level, but did you make a 180? You know, did you turn away from the airport 90 degrees? McGuire will sometimes do, or the military guys out of McGuire will sometimes do pattern around coil at like 2,000 feet. And those guys they're big, but they're hard to see.
We're going to set back up off here to the side and kind of make another 180, right? Right into the downwind.
Well, you're at 2,400. We only have to descend a little bit. Well, we got to descend like 1,200 feet. So if you descend like 500 to 600 here, and then another 500 to 600 close to the pattern, you're already at pattern altitude.
Yeah, but I'm saying, do I go back and enter the downwind?
Yeah,
That
I
way.
would point for the 45 to the downwind right now. We're the only ones in the pattern here. Nighttime, I'd rather have the altitude be close to the field.
Yeah, but this is 2-4. Our downwind would be this way.
All right, show me.
Yeah. Like right now, we would be like on final for 2-4 if we were over there.
So where is 2-4? What direction will be landing? What direction would we be landing right now?
Oh no, we're on 3-2. Ah!
So you're gonna fall into the trap.
Yeah. Okay, I got you. Man, you really did put me in an unusual attitude.
I thought that was gonna be pretty mild.
Instrument rating's gonna be fun.
I didn't realize that would throw you off for a doozy there.
Yeah, I wasn't even looking at.
How did you end up figuring it out?
When I look down, I see the 3 something, and I'm like, oh, that's 3-2.
Yep.
Ocean County Airport, Warrior 40 Juliet Alpha is joining the downwind for runway 24 to 45. Ocean County.
So there's your reels. You can see them flashing.
Yeah.
You can see the green beginning of the threshold lights.
Yeah.
And then you can see the red lights at the very opposite end.
Uh-huh.
That red light that's to the left of the runway here, that's actually a windsock. See that standalone red?
Yeah, yeah.
That's your windsock.
1,400 feet. Get a little bit closer and then we'll tighten her up.